All right, we are live. What are we talking about today? Tell me about XION. So one of my friends worked at XION. She said pretty good things about it. Let's deep dive. Let's deep dive into the company. XION developed by Burnt. Public testnet. XION ecosystem. Developed by Burnt is a pioneering blockchain infrastructure designed to enhance user experience. Here's the website. Here's the ecosystem overview by the docs, LinkedIn. Okay. Pioneering blockchain infrastructure designed to enhance user experience and facilitate mainstream adoption of Web3 technologies. Here are the key aspects. Make Web3 more accessible and inclusive by removing technical barriers for consumers. Focuses on rebuilding broken systems of ownership and fostering a more user-friendly environment for blockchain interactions. Features. Generalized abstraction. XION integrates functionalities like account management, signature handling, fee abstraction, and interoperability directly at the protocol level. Simplifying blockchain transaction interactions for users. Walletless blockchain. First, walletless L1 blockchain, meaning users do not need to manage private keys or understand complex blockchain concepts to interact with it. This is interesting. Well, let's see. We will dive into this rabbit hole later. Okay. Chain abstraction. Feature allows for seamless interaction across different blockchains from a single account, enhancing interoperability. Meta accounts eliminate the need for private keys, making access easier for users. Signature device abstraction. Users can authenticate using various methods, including email or biometrics, instead of traditional blockchain signatures. Parameterized fee layer. Flexible fee payments and gasless transactions, reducing the entry barriers for new users. Gasless transactions. Okay. Signature device abstraction. Email or biometrics. Development ecosystem. Provides a toolkit for developers and brands to create frictionless Web3 experiences with a focus on removing technical barriers for any user, anywhere. Ecosystem around XION includes projects from various categories like wallet, on-off ramps, infrastructure providers, bridges, and other layer ones, all aimed at expanding and developing the network. Raised $36 million from leading investors in blockchain, including Animoca, Circle, Multicoin, and others. Community and collaboration. Burnt emphasizes collaboration with projects that share their mission of making Web3 more accessible. XION ecosystem is described as a collective of visionaries committed to pioneering change through Web3. Announced plans to roll out more information about XION, its roadmap to launch, and additional projects developed in stealth, indicating ongoing development and expansion efforts. Let's look at the website. The first walletless blockchain built for mainstream adoption. Backed by the best: Hashkey, Multicoin, Valor, Animoca, Circle, Figment. Okay. Empowers developers to build, launch, and scale consumer-ready products from the ground up, removing technical barriers for all users through its chain abstraction. Traction: meta accounts 4.2 million, 36 million raised, 200 plus ecosystem projects. Okay. Let's go to Grok. Tell me more about XION.burnt.com. Now we can find some tweets about it. Gasless L1 built for smooth fiat, ramps, credit card transactions, and frictionless login. Wait, Is this the. Is this by him? That's really cool. Okay. L1 blockchain design specifically to drive mainstream consumer adoption of Web3 technology through a concept called chain abstraction. The core mission is to simplify the complexities of blockchain and cryptocurrency, making them accessible to non-technical users. Chain abstraction, walletless design, gasless, interoperability, developer-friendly tools. USDC is native currency. Okay. Primary transaction currency. This choice eliminates price volatility and bridging risk, providing stability and familiarity for users and businesses. XION token powers the ecosystem, enabling community governance, approving protocol upgrades, staking for economic security and participation in network activities. It's designed to foster a decentralized, self-sustaining community. Gasless transaction, eliminating gas fees at protocol level. Users and developers can interact with the blockchain without worrying about fluctuating costs, making it more predictable and cost effective. We read about walletless design, marketed as the first walletless L1 blockchain. Account management and signature handling at the protocol level, meaning users don't need to manage cryptographic wallets or seed phrases. This reduces friction and enhances security and usability for mainstream audiences. That's definitely really helpful when you have a walletless design. But let's see if we can learn more about that. Infrastructure supports a wide range of applications, particularly those aimed at mainstream adoption, decentralized social platform, secure identity management, content ownership, and token-based interactions for privacy-focused social networks, online commerce, borderless payments, reduce intermediary costs, programmable loyalty program for business. Makes sense. It would be interesting to know like who are they working with for decentralized social platforms. Digital identity, simplified, secure identity solutions powered by XION's protocol level UX features. Ecosystem and funding, 36 million from prominent investors, 25 million Series A, announced April 24. Integrates with Circle Ventures USDC infrastructure, further aligning with its consumer first approach. 24, 1 million user accounts created in the first week of its mainnet launch. The ecosystem continues to expand with community programs like the Blaze Syndicate and initiatives such as Promethean Saga early access launch. Founded by Banksy, a pseudonymous figure known for provocative Web3 experiments like burning a Banksy artwork to create an NFT. XION reflects a mission to make crypto disappear for end users. That's really cool. The focus is on creating a human-centric blockchain experience, prioritizing dependability, flexibility, security, and speed. This is their website. This is their Discord. Explore governance and staking. Okay, developers contribute. Simplify Web3 for developers. Let's see. Notable player. Tell me more about. Tell me more. Banksy. To dispel the rumors, yes, I did purposefully choose today to launch XION today. Choose today to launch XION today because I knew BTC would break 100k for December. Big day starting tomorrow with the inevitable all-nighter through launch. Couldn't be more excited, and I couldn't have a better team community by my side. I've been working on XION longer than Aptos has been alive, and the thought of quitting has never even crossed my mind. Insanity. Don't say you've always been into meme coins if you weren't there for this. Invest. Okay. The amount of love pouring in after the announcement for the launch of XION is genuinely overwhelming. In all seriousness, it's all about the friends we made along the way. This is my 5th ETH Denver. Always interesting to meet new projects. Forgive my callousness, but whatever you say you are building, I don't believe you. Chances are you're going to cash out move to the next shiny thing, implode, or just give up. Be honest. It'll get you farther. Hmm. Wow. Forgive my callousness, but whatever you say you are building, I don't believe you. Chances are you are going to cash out, move to the next shiny thing, implode, or just give up. Be honest. It'll get you farther. Heading to main conference event to speak at the panels. If I hear anyone saying we need to make user education better instead of meeting users where they are, I'm getting violent. Okay, interesting. Burned Banksy is a pseudonymous figure who has become a notable personality in Web3 space, blending provocative artistry with a mission driven approach to blockchain innovation. His rise to prominence began with a bold and controversial act in 2021 when he purchased an original Banksy artwork titled Morons, a piece critiquing the art market, and set it ablaze in a live stream event watched by 50,000 people on Twitter. Before destroying the physical piece, he tokenized it as a non fungible token, selling the digital version for $380,000. Hmm. This then sparked global conversations about the value of digital ownership, the role of NFTs, and the intersection of physical and visual art, positioning him as a catalyst in the early NFT revolution alongside milestones like Beeple's Christie's auction. The act of burning morons was a deliberate nod. Actually, let's see. Okay, Perplexity uses pictures. Let's ask Perplexity this question. Okay. Banksy. Is it this one? Morons. Right here. Morons. Interesting. In Morons, Banksy takes a shot at the art world's elitism and absurd wealth, reimagining the historic tale of Van Gogh's Sunflowers for a record breaking 22.5 million euros. He places the painting with a sign reading, I can't believe you morons actually buy this shit. It's classically Banksy, ironic, and meta, and a comment on his own buyers too. And it's selling for 24,000, 60,000, 80,000, 170,000. Interesting. Interesting. Behind closed doors. Zion.
I'm a member of a group of tech and art enthusiasts. Standing next to me right now is a 2006 Banksy piece entitled Morons that is certified authentic by Banksy's Pest Control. Right now, we're currently minting it with our partner Superfarm, an NFT platform for trading in adjacent NFTs. Tomorrow, the NFT will be sold on OpenSea. More information can be found on Twitter. Start Banksy. Right now, I'm going to burn this Banksy. The reason behind this is for the NFT, if we want to have the NFT and the physical piece, the value will be primarily in the physical piece. By removing the physical piece from existence and only having the NFT, we can ensure that the NFT, due to the smart contract ability of blockchain, will ensure that no one can alter the piece, and it is the true piece that exists below. By doing this, the value of the physical piece will then be moved on to the NFT, being the only way you can have this piece anymore. The goal here is to inspire. We want to inspire technology enthusiasts, and we want to inspire artists. We want to inspire artists, and we want to explore a new medium for artistic expression.
This is really cool. I love the way this has been presented, because it's all about creating something that grabs attention. Him burning a painting, burning original art, grabs more attention than anything he could do, and then adding this message that, oh, this is not just because I hate art; it's because of this very specific reason that I want to move that value to NFT, to the digital version.
I want to thank Superfarm. I want to thank Injective Protocol. I want to thank all of our supporters and all of our partners.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's not like those art guys, those activist guys who throw oil paint on Van Gogh's art, on one of the most expensive art. They just throw oil paint because they are like, oh, whatever, climate change. But this is because this is presented really well. This is presented really well. Original Banksy art has been burned and digitized by a group of self-described crypto fans. Very interesting. Oh wow, if it's taking so long at 2x. Wow. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Original Banksy artwork has been burned and digitized by a group of self-described crypto fans. The artwork is titled Morons, a piece from 2006 that satirizes the record-breaking sale of Van Gogh's Sunflowers in 1987. On the work is written, "I can't believe you morons actually buy this shit." So meta, so meta, so meta. Banksy Banksy's artwork is a satire on Van Gogh, and him, Zion founder, him burning this. It's like, again, burning an artwork that was supposed to be a satire on Van Gogh, another crazy story, and then coming up with this interesting play that, hey, it's because this is just a attention grabber, but what we really care about is moving the value of this artwork to blockchain, on chain. Hmm. Morons was valued at 95,000 USD, originally bought from New York's Tagliatella gallery, but that value is now up in the air. Before burning the artwork, the crypto fans digitized the piece using blockchain technology and Superfarm, preserving it in digital form. We specifically chose the Banksy piece since he has previously shredded one of his own artworks at an auction. We view this burning event as an expression of art itself. We are generating a new form of artwork while the creation of this unique NFT that is a direct representation of the physical. What do we have today? This doesn't take us anywhere. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. 21 masked individual reportedly part of the blockchain investor group Injective Protocol purchased an original. I don't know. Is this right? We'll figure it out later. Purchased an original Banksy artwork titled Morons. This piece, known for its critique of the art market, was then burnt. Oh, this is where they get the name burnt. Burnt. Zion.burnt.com. Oh, so maybe they were called Injective Protocol, and then they just latched on to the most famous thing they're known for, burnt. Critique of, and he's also using that in his name now, burnt Banksy. Wow. Okay. His literally name is Burnt Banksy. Okay, really good marketing. Really good marketing when someone asks you that, okay, why are you called Burnt Bansky? That's a pseudonymous. That is pseudonymous. That's also a really good name with a story attached to it, and not just any random story, but a series of story. Like you're going back to Van Gogh and going back to Van Gogh's life. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, really interesting name. Really interesting name all over. Really interesting concept. You are using stories You are making it really relevant. You are doing something that it's an attention grabber. People would be really curious. Why would you do something like that? Why would you burn a painting? Why would you burn an artwork? The piece, known for its critique of the art market, was then, yeah, it's crazy. Critique of the art market was then burned in a public event held in a park in New York, which was live streamed via YouTube. The physical print, valued at 95,000, was destroyed, and subsequently the artwork was sold as a non-fungible token for 380,000. This act was inspired by Banksy's own story of defying traditional art market norms, notably when he shredded one of his own artworks at an auction. The choice of morons for this event was significant, as it extended and heightened Banksy's original commentary on the wealth and perceived idiocy, idiocy of art collectors. Wow, wow, really cool, really cool. We see something very similar happening in NFT market as well. Commentary on the wealth and perceived idiocy of art collectors. This is really cool. This is really cool. So meta. So meta, so many things interrelated, interconnected to each other, and also the fact that you're just like leveraging, you're just leveraging that name. Burnt, Banksy. Your name is Burnt Banksy. Your company, your entire team is called Burnt. Really cool. Zion.burn.com. Hmm. How did the bad illegal exhibition impact Banksy's career? What is the significance of the gold frame in Moron's print? How did the auction influence Banksy's work? What is the story behind burning the NFT and selling? Okay, really cool. This turns about global conversations around the value of digital ownership, the role of NFTs, and the intersection of physical and virtual art, positioning him as a catalyst in the early NFT revolution alongside milestones like Beeple's Christie's auction. The art of burning morons was a deliberate nod to Banksy's own anti establishment ethos, most famously demonstrated when Banksy's Girl with Balloon self shredded at a Sotheby's auction 2018. Burned Banksy's motivation, however, extended beyond mere spectacle. He aimed to challenge perceptions of value in the art and crypto worlds, arguing that a digital asset could hold greater significance than its physical counterpart. In his own words, the goal was to ensure it is the true piece that exists in the world. It is the true piece that exists in the world by eliminating the physical original. This experiment exposed flaws in Web3's early hype, such as inaccessibility and technical complexity, while aligning with his broader vision of democratizing ownership. This is very interesting because you are putting a wedge in the space when you say something like that. When you make a statement like this, that hey, this is the true piece that exists in the world, and you list it for 380,000. I don't know if the auction, like if people bid up until 380, or was the listing price 380. But if you're selling for that much and people are now trying to actually purchase it, companies like OpenSea, Magic Eden, like all the NFT marketplaces are now running because they are like, this guy has created so much demand for us. There are people bidding for this specific art just because of the story attached to it. Because every art, at the end of the day, the most value comes when the art has a really deep story attached to it. Like Mona Lisa became super popular when it was stolen. Only after that, Mona Lisa became popular. And similar for Van Gogh. Like Van Gogh's entire career, he had no fame. Only after his death, his, I believe, sister, not his sister, his brother's wife took over Van Gogh's entire paintings, entire collection, and she started creating a story around it. So this is very interesting. This is very interesting. Wow. He put a wedge in the space, and there was so much demand, and that got OpenSea, all the NFT marketplaces running. That hey, we know it's really complicated. We never thought we would have so much demand by like regular art collectors. Now we got to make it really easy. And I believe like this is where even Zion comes to play, because in the last 1 year we have made things really easy in terms of the user interface, user interactions with crypto products, with Web3 products, reducing the sign in, reducing the seed phrases, and all of that, just making sure people start to use it, people start to realize the value. with payments. USDC, Coinbase is doing really good job over here. So much Farcaster with building a decentralized social media. Really cool. Really cool. We need more of this, just like big splash announcement, attention grabbers, which brings in demand, which brings eyeballs, which brings in the money as well. And when the money and demand shows up, it forces every company to move in that one single direction, that okay, how do we onboard these guys? How do we make really easy for these art collectors who care about the story, who have money, but who don't give a shit about all the crypto stuff we have going on? How do we get them to purchase it? Really cool. Okay. Following this infamous debut, Banksy. I might have mispronounced it so many times, but okay. Burned Banksy transitioned from a one-off provocateur, okay, French, to a key player in Web3 innovation. He founded Burned, a Web3 foundry, and became the driving force behind Zion, a layer 1 blockchain launched to make cryptocurrency and blockchain technology intuitive for mainstream users. His pseudonym and initial anonymity paid homage to Banksy's elusive persona, though he has since revealed some details about his background. Prior to 21, he worked at a small family investment office, focused on venture deals, traded crypto on the side, and co founded what is now Injector Protocol with friends before taking the lead on Banksy burning. Born Banksy's provocative streak is tempered by a pragmatic idealism. Through Zion, he seeks to make crypto disappear for end users, meaning the technology should be so seamless that people benefit from it without needing to understand its intricacies, much like the internet today. His earlier experiments, like the Banksy burning, reflect a pattern of using bold statements to critique and reshape the Web3 landscape. Yeah, that entire initial 1 or 2 minute clip that he said was perfect. It was perfect. For instance, he has expressed frustration with the industry's echo chamber of technical gatekeepers and grifters, pushing instead for solutions that prioritize user experience over jargon heavy education. Mm. And he said that again. He doesn't want to hear about educating users, he just cares about making the user experience really easy. Beyond Zion, Banksy has expanded his influence as an entrepreneur. Investor 23, he co-launched Vessel Capital venture fund managing 55 million to support the internet economy. His leadership style is candid and unfiltered, seen in X post where he calls out hype-driven projects or reflects on the grind of building Zion for longer than some competitors have existed. Despite the bravado, he emphasizes community and collaboration, often crediting his team and supporters for Zion's milestones, like its 36 million in funding from backers such as Animoca and Circle Ventures. His persona, part rebel, part visionary, embodies his belief that Web3's potential lies in accessibility, not elitism. Whether through setting art ablaze or building a blockchain from scratch, his experiments consistently challenge norms, aiming to ignite broader adoption and redefine how we interact with digital systems. He remains polarizing yet influential figure, steering Zion toward mainstream relevance while staying true to his provocative roots. Tell me about the major milestones. Whoa, what is happening in the history? Whoa, in the history of Zion since its inception. Let's see. Also, what do we have over here? Interview with the founder of NFT art project Burned. When was this? 24 last year. August 24. Art project Burned and contributed to the Zion L1 blockchain. Democratize Web3 for the masses, making digital ownership accessible to all, removing unnecessary barriers. Secure 25 million round back then, making crypto disappear. Valuable insights. Okay. Zion aims. Summary. Okay. Let's see. Zion aims to democratize Web3 for the masses, removing unnecessary barriers. Okay. Congratulations on securing 25 million round. One of your goals is to make crypto disappear. Ecosystem interoperability is crucial for the success of blockchain projects. There are many projects focused on making Web3 more user friendly. What sets Zion apart? Good question. Crypto abstraction simply makes blockchain technology easy to use by hiding all the complicated stuff behind simple user friendly interfaces that they are already familiar with. People interact with digital assets without needing tech to be tech experts. Meta transactions, someone else pay the transaction fees for you, and familiar login methods make it super accessible. Utilize funding, pivotal point in the life of any startup, seeing great reception on a product. Now is the time to scale what works, make key hires necessary for growth, and plan to continue. We have seen our ecosystem grow exponentially and want to provide all resources for projects to thrive. Crypto has grown in an echo chamber with immense barriers to entry where only the highly technical have access. To get benefits of crypto, we need to tear down those walls that kept everyone out. People shouldn't need to know anything to get the benefits of Web3. How a user can scroll the internet without knowing the intricacies, making crypto disappear will allow this. How Zion ensures seamless interoperability. Not something one team can tackle by themselves. Our approach is being collaborative with many other L1s by providing chain abstraction to many different protocols. We have already seen success with abstracted interoperability demo applications on Neutron and Injective. We have brought chain abstractions to Solana, AVAX, BNB, and more. What sets Zion apart? We take a different first principles approach through a chain abstraction. We are the first and only walletless L1 chain. First, and the pain points that wallets create, proven out the immense benefits of replacing wallets with smart contract accounts, allows us to be more collaborative and interoperable as we boast a cryptographically signature agnostic interop plan. It's definitely the combination of a lot of things. Obviously, all the abstractions that enable a Web2 UI, UX, login, use apps directly on your phone, no gas fees, no seed phrases, plugin complexities are built in the protocol as well, which reduces development complexities. White glove approach to the ecosystem, helping across marketing, product development, and community building. Fundraising, really working to support growth. We have a big marketing engine which has enabled the ecosystem projects to jumpstart their communities, gain massive traction, visibility, and has translated also to access to top tier investors for projects at the right stage. 2.5 million users onboarded, 40 million transactions, 170 plus projects. Okay, so this was August 24. Interesting. Let's go down. All right, 21. Launch on the vision of Burn Banksy. Banksy. Okay, yeah, you're good. Has emerged as a pioneering layer 1 blockchain. Inception 21. Okay, here are the milestones. Founding by Burnt. Conceived by Burnt. Web3 Foundry led by Burnt Banksy. Mission to simplify blockchain complexities. Provocative act of burning 95,000 Banksy art. Tokenizing it as NFT. Sparking global interest in digital ownership and setting the stage for Zion's user-centric vision. Pre-seed, May 21. Raised $3 million in pre-seed round from investors including Spartan Group, Multicoin, and Hashkey. Initial capital supported early development and team building with contributors from Morgan Stanley, Ubisoft, Harvard joining the effort. 22 for development and further investment. Additional 8 million in seed round, again backed by the Spartan Group, Multicoin, Hashkey, Morningstar Ventures. This brought total funding to 11 million, fueling Zion's technical groundwork and infrastructure design focused on walletless, gasless blockchain interactions. 23. Testnet milestones and community growth. September 8. Public testnet hits 1 million transactions. Zion's public testnet processed over 1 million transactions, a significant early milestone demonstrating its capital and appeal. This was celebrated on X as one small step for Zion, one giant leap for Web3 consumer adoption. I love that. I used to do the same thing. At XMTV. Okay. 24. Ecosystem expansion and mainnet launch. January 15, 24. Generalized abstraction testnet launch. introducing its chain abstraction framework to simplify Web3 interactions. Within 24 hours, it reached over 100,000 users. Discord community grew to 250K members. Crash game launch. First major application, Crash game, debuted on Zion, recording 2 million transactions in 24 hours and peaking at 11,000 requests per second, showcasing the blockchain's scalability and real world utility. Okay. Tell me all about Crash game built on Zion blockchain. Let's see. Interactive example to illustrate the power of Zion's infrastructure, particularly its meta accounts, device abstraction, parameterized free layer. Objective is to click as fast as possible to crash Zion. Huh. Players need to beat a score of 186 points to win, highlighting the game's simplicity yet its underlying complexity in terms of blockchain technology. Interesting. Join in stress testing the network while stress testing your skills. Witness generalized abstraction powering the game as you seamlessly log into your meta account across any device and transact seamlessly. Can you beat Burnt Banksy's 186 score? Crash game. Huh. So the game is about stress testing Zion. Players can log in using the same account they created during the testnet launch without needing a seed phrase or dealing with confusing transaction pop-ups. Users can play the game from various devices, phone, computer, even a friend's computer, okay, without the need for seed phrase, transportation, security risk. Okay, this is good. So account abstraction, we're talking about account abstraction overall. Parameterized fee layer allows for on-chain gameplay and claiming without requiring initial funds, enabling transaction sponsorship and granting execution permissions to other accounts. Okay, so covering gas fees, not just a game but a demonstration of Zion's capabilities in real-world scenarios, showcases how the infrastructure can handle thousands of concurrent requests per second, stress testing the network under extreme conditions. The game is part of broader ecosystem, includes projects, various categories. Okay. Invitation for developers to join the ongoing Abstractathon. Really cool, really cool. That's a really cool game. I used to also build games to get a feel about the protocol that I worked on, and this is a really cool way to create a game around something that gets people to experience your product and also kind of show them how bulletproof your product is, how bulletproof your protocol is. Crash game launch, 25 million Series A, led by Multicoin, participation from Animoca, Circle, Laser, Mechanism, others. Total funding 36. Earn OS launch, consumer app built on Zion. Earn OS launched and disrupted the $1 trillion advertising industry by enabling brands like Uber and the North Face to engage global audiences. What? Okay. I have no idea. Interesting. It onboarded over 100,000 users in days, proving Zion's ability to bridge Web 2 and Web 3. Solana integration. Chain abstraction with Solana via Picasso, enhancing interoperability with major blockchains like Ethereum, Cosmos, and Solana, positioning it as highly interconnected L1. Zion Foundation token announcement, August. Introduced to Steward, the ecosystem's expansion alongside the Zion token, designed for governance, staking, and network security under a proof of abstraction consensus mechanism. October 24, ecosystem scale. Zion reported over 4 million users and 200 plus integrations with projects like Injective, Psi, and Pith, emphasizing its role in making decentralization accessible globally. December mainnet launch. Mainnet went live, marking a pivotal milestone as the first walletless L1 blockchain launched with Zion token availability and achieved 2,500 requests per second, 9 million per hour on day one with infrastructure scale 10x based on testnet learnings. December 13, anti-grant program, 12.6 million anti-grant program to fund CS developers alongside a 21-hour building on Zion course on HackQuest for Rust developers. That's interesting name. Okay, we'll do a quick search about that. Tell me about the anti-grant program by Zion. Collaboration with Thrive Protocol. Okay. These are all the investors. Arrington, Spartan, Vessel, KuCoin, yes. Founders and executives, Hyperlane, Anchor, Dora, Omni. Okay. Unique funding initiative designed to support developers and entrepreneurs in building consumer-ready applications. Purpose: address the limitations of traditional blockchain grant models by prioritizing sustainable builder growth, utility, development, and innovation within the Zion ecosystem. It seeks to incentivize developers to create practical real-world applications leveraging Zion's blockchain technology. Total funding pool of up to 12.6 million dispersed across multiple seasons. Each project vetted through a rigorous process is eligible for up to 25,000. Builders are required to hit 4 key milestones: deploying on the testnet, deploying on the mainnet, meeting 2 separate KPI specific milestones. A forgivable grant is dispersed in advance of hitting each milestone, which is forgiven after validation by Thrive Protocol's proof of value consensus mechanism. It's really hard to manage a grant program because you don't know if what people are building is actually sustainable. Is it actually valuable to the ecosystem, or is it just like their way of optimizing the metrics, optimizing the requirements just to get a grant? You don't know if it's going to offer long-term value to the protocol. Program uses Thrive Protocol's decentralized validator pool to ensure builders meet their milestones. Decentralized validator pool to ensure builders meet their milestones. Mercenary developers who accept funds without delivering on their intention to build will be featured on Zion's wall of shame, deterring others from similar behaviors. Okay, this is really cool. This is really cool. Wall of shame, target audience. That would be a really big factor. If you put someone on wall of shame, you will never, like, no other protocol will ever work with you. Target audience. The program is geared towards CS entrepreneurs and developers with innovative ideas and a clear plan for execution. It's for those who understand the problems their applications will solve and require support with funding and launching the projects. Developers can apply for the grant through the official web portal at thrivezion.com. Okay, this is really cool. This is really cool. Beyond initial funding, the program offers incubation style support from ideation to launch, a simplified developer stack, technical support, access to engaged community, and connections to strategic partners. Really cool. A lot of interesting things over here, especially the fact that I have also done these things. So it's really cool. Cado integration. Zion partnered with Cado, enabling fiat onboarding from over 150 countries via credit cards and Apple Pay, enhancing accessibility. Promethean Saga begins. The multi-month Promethean Saga early access kicked off featuring new app launches and community initiatives to drive ecosystem growth. Early achievements post mainnet. Giant 25, reflecting on 24, highlighted 83 major milestones from 24, including over 5 million users and syndicates, laying the foundation for hypergrowth in 25. February 24-25 brand adoption. Within a week of the mainnet launch, XION saw 1.49 million plus interactions with global brands like Uber, Temu, and BMW, leveraging its infrastructure, signaling rapid real-world adoption. This is really cool. Okay, let's see. We'll dive into that. XION has progressed from a conceptual experiment tied to burnt Banksy's NFT stunt to a robust L1 blockchain with nearly 6 million users, over 90 million transactions, and partnership with leading Web3 projects and Web2 brands. Milestones reflect a focus on scalability, handling millions of transactions, interoperability, integrating with Solana and others, and user experience, wallet-less design, and USDC integration. Mainnet launch in early 2025 brand engagements underscore its momentum towards mainstream adoption, with 25 poised to be its biggest year yet. Okay. Tell me more about XION's brand or XION's collaboration. I called Apple, or I called Siri. Collaboration with Uber, Temu, and BMW. Let's see. Let's get some tweets. Followed burnt Banksy. This was 6 December. Okay. Once again, prove we are bringing the scale of Web 2 over to Web 3. We hit 2,500 requests per second. This is what the graph looks like. Okay. Mempool size per minute. Okay. 350. We had already 10x the RPC indexer server and load balancing infrastructure. Shout out to Lavender Fi Chads. Lavender Fi. As the engineering team likes to put it, we provisioned enough infrastructure to sell Taylor Swift tickets and went flawlessly. 420,000 accounts created in first 24 hours. Team shipped incredibly fast to address this, adding in an addition sign-in with Google OAuth method within hours. Additional deduplication logic was added so that previous OTP users could use the same account. Another thesis we hold strongly: the importance of decentralization and why we are working closely with ZK email team to bring zero-knowledge email sign-ins that are not reliant on any centralized email provider such as Google. Another demonstration of team's ability to prepare, react, and ship incredibly quickly. Really cool. Collaboration with major brands. Okay. Collaboration with Uber centers on revolutionizing user acquisition and retention through blockchain-powered loyalty programs, primarily via the EarnOS platform. Walletless, gasless infrastructure to make loyalty rewards seamless and accessible worldwide. I think that's a big confidence boost if companies like Uber actually says that. Or 20 global brands including Uber, Amazon Prime, Temu, BMW, and Marble are using XION to launch reward-driven campaigns that deepen customer loyalty and can slash user acquisition cost by over 79%. This is the future. Web2 like ease of use, built atop powerful web. Oh, too loud. Okay, let's go. All right, ये with the phone, confirm phone number. All right, verification code, app.earnos.com, confirm your email address. Okay. All right. Account confirm, 14 rides taken. You are in the draw for 3,000 dollars prize pool. Combining its protocol level abstractions with powerful tools such as zk-TLS. 11th Feb. Highly successful beta launch. XION announced plans to bring Uber to mainnet. Yesterday, it came to fruition. Wow. Okay. Uber Spinner reported. What is that number? That's crazy. $4.3 billion? Wow. No. Wait, what? What is the number? My brain isn't working. 100,000, 300 million. Yeah. 4.3 billion on marketing and sales in 24 alone. For most companies, especially global brands with an international presence, growth and user acquisitions are top priority. Traditional digital marketing is broken. Ad costs are rising, but engagement is falling. That's true. Everything is getting expensive in terms of ad because too many brands are now leveraging basic Google, Facebook ads. 84 billion was lost to ad fraud in 23 alone. Privacy laws have made tracking nearly impossible. Facebook. Yet companies keep spending billions and without a way to verify real user intent. Uber is solving this with EarnOS on XION. Instead of buying impressions and clicks, Uber is verifying real ride history from Lyft, Bolt, and Grab users without exposing personal data. It's performance-based acquisition, not blind ad spend. Oh wow, this is like the entire concept of attribution. Really cool. Just know your customer. Know your customer without getting all the specific details. You don't have to get all the private details, but know your customer, how many rides they have taken, what is the user behavior, so that you can, based on that, treat them better. Here's how it works. Users securely link their Lyft, Bolt, or Grab accounts, zero knowledge proofs, verify ride history privately. More rides is equal to higher intent user, right? No fraud, no wasted ad spend, just real users. Makes so much sense. It's crazy like XION convinced Uber and not anyone else. For Uber, this is a paradigm shift. They're no longer paying for attention, they are rewarding behavior. Users prove demand for ride sharing and get real incentives. It's both acquisition and long-term engagement. Why does this matter? Because traditional ad targeting is dying. Between ad blockers, privacy laws, platform fragmentation, and AI bots, reaching real users is harder than ever. EarnOS verifies intent with no trackers required and no privacy concerns. Why does this work so well? Verified behavior more than guesswork targeting. Direct incentives more than irrelevant ads. Privacy first approach more than invasive tracking. This actually makes so much sense. Like if you have a user who has a bunch of rides, if they are a loyal user, they should be treated accordingly. But companies still have to go on Uber, go on Facebook, go on Google, and kind of try to target you based on a lot of guesswork. It's crazy. This approach isn't just more effective, it's also more ethical. Users aren't tracked and targeted based on personal data. Instead, they choose to verify their activity without revealing any private details. Privacy first advertising is the future. How is this all possible? Web3 benefits in XION's blockchain infrastructure. Wallets and seed phrase, gas fees, slow transaction, jargon, and complexities. Horrible UX. XION fixes all of this. Frictionless, gasless, instant, global, seamless. Don't miss the forest for the trees. This isn't just a one-time Uber campaign. It's proof that Web3 powered customer acquisition works at scale. Instead of buying ads that no one clicks, companies can incentivize real users, verify real behavior, and build long-term engagement. More brands are realizing that ad-based growth is unsustainable. Any company to run performance-based growth and engagement campaigns with the benefits of Web3 and without all its complexity. Wow. So we are going into a phase where performance-based marketing, yeah, it will happen slowly, but performance-based marketing based on Google ads, Facebook ads, their entire business is gonna slow down. These are some of the biggest agencies, like agencies who have mastered performance marketing and performance based marketing, and now they make millions of dollars. Wow. The implications are massive. Retail brands can reward loyal shoppers. Streaming platforms can verify real engagement. E-commerce can reward real purchases. Startups can acquire high-intent users, and so much more, all with privacy, transparency, and instantly. Web3 adoption won't happen due to speculation. It will happen with real-world utility. It's really cool. The entire messaging of XION is really cool. This isn't hype. It is actual, and I'm surprised. Like this is the first time I'm diving deep into this company. Web3 adoption won't happen due to speculation. It will happen with real world utility. This isn't hype, this is actual mainstream adoption of blockchain technology, and it's happening now on XION. Okay, Grok needs to fix this. Alright, let's go. Uber leverages OS built on XION, target high-intent users, likely to become regular riders, allowing them to connect ride histories from competitors without exposing personal data. Using XION's zero-knowledge proofs, Uber verifies these actions securely and rewards users with instant USDC micropayments or ride credits. Riders can also link their Uber accounts for ongoing reward campaigns, fostering long-term engagement. A new user might receive a $5 ride credit for their first trip after verifying prior ride activity, while loyal users could earn points towards free rides or discounts. Impact. Within a week, Uber saw. Wait, is this right? Acquisition cost reportedly dropping by up to 79% compared to traditional digital ads. Elimination of gas fees, technical barriers. Reward users directly for verifiable actions, ride completions, rather than relying on costly impression-based marketing. 4.3 billion on marketing. So this shift represents a strategic move to optimize spending amid rising acquisition cost and privacy regulation. So this is very specifically for converting competitors' users to Uber, because now you can understand which user is just like taking a bunch of rides. Instead of me guessing who would be a person who's taking a lot of rides but not on my platform, on one of my competitors' platform, try to convince them based on a bunch of AI ads. Now you are getting them to verify the rides without sharing a lot of details, just the details that's needed. And now you can provide them very specific awards to be like, hey, please, we appreciate your business, we will love to serve you. That is so interesting. Unlike traditional loyalty programs tied to points or app-based perks, enables Uber to create a global blockchain-based system where rewards are instant cross-border and tied to real-world behavior. This is also interesting. If it's cross-border, if it's based in USDC, people who are in, let's say, third world countries or developing countries, they will get a lot of benefit, because they are pretty much getting, if the payments aren't managed based on living cost, then developing countries will get more benefit because payments are in USDC. This aligns with Uber's goal to boost its 171 million monthly active platform consumers by enhancing engagement beyond the ride itself. Temu, rapidly growing e-commerce platform, partner with XION to deploy reward-driven campaigns that gamify shopping and incentivize user participation. Offer reward campaigns where users earn USDC or tokenized incentives for actions like purchases, referrals, or engaging with augmented reality ads. For instance, a user might buy a $20 item and receive a $2 USDC reward instantly. No wallet setup required. Temu uses these campaigns to boost repeat purchases. Temu uses these campaigns to boost repeat purchases, with one example being Spin to Win AR feature, where users unlock discounts or cash rewards after meeting spend thresholds, $50 over multiple transactions. Affiliate program offering up to $100,000 monthly commissions, benefits from Xion's ability to scale rewards globally without intermediaries. Blockchain's gasless design ensures low operational cost, while its interoperability, definitely, if you want to do a global campaign, this is really good. Interoperability with chains like Ethereum and Solana allows Temu to tap into broader Web3 ecosystem. Driven significant engagement with brands like Temu, slashing user acquisition costs by leveraging performance-driven rewards over traditional ad spends. Temu's reward campaigns aim to transform casual shoppers into loyal customers by making every interaction rewarding. BMW. Privacy preserving marketing experience. Create personalized ad campaigns. Reward user interaction without compromising data privacy. Prospective buyers can engage with AR ads, virtual test drive, receive USDC micropayments or loyalty points towards service discounts, all tracked on the blockchain. Based on anonymized behaviors, past vehicle searches, dealership visits, without needing direct access to sensitive data. High intent buyers offering incentives like a $50 credit for booking a test drive. Right, because once you book the test drive, this means you have entered a BMW dealership, which means you are in touch with one of their sales representative, which means not only for that one car, but you are kind of you are thinking a lot about BMW because you invested your time, you entered the dealership, you looked at all the cars, you were talking to a sales rep, and if BMW really is confident in their sales rep training, they'll be like, yeah, so this means you are in the system, and the sales rep will keep following up with you and keep making sure one of their cars that meets all your needs is top of your list. And then when systems like this, it's even more incentive, like $50 credit. $50 credit towards like a $200,000 car, that's crazy, but okay. Still, why not? Change my wiper. Is it called wiper? But yeah, change my wiper. That's it. Automotive loyalty is notoriously hard to maintain due to infrequent purchases. Only 34% of 12-year car owners repurchase from the same brand. Wow. 34% of 12-year car owners repurchase from the same brand. BMW bridged this gap by keeping customers engaged between purchases. 25 reports suggest that BMW's campaigns on Xion have increased ad engagement rates, with the blockchain's real-time tracking allowing precise ROI measurement, critical when traditional digital ads face fraud and inefficiency. It would be interesting to understand like what kind of frauds happen for digital ads. But this makes so much sense. If a company like Uber is spending $4.3 billion, wow, $4.3 billion, it would be interesting to see like how much efficiency can using specifically Xion, can bring. Further amplify BMW's marketing efficiency. Making ads interactive and rewarding, not just promotional. Infrastructure supports scalable personalization, offering a luxury buyer a bespoke reward versus a budget buyer a service discount, while maintaining a seamless wallet-free experience. Very cool. Relentless shipping. 2 words to aptly summarize Xion's progress in 24. From boarding 95,000 Banksy to raising 36 million, onboarding 3 million users, and integrating with over 170 leading projects. Nothing short of meteoric, and this is only the beginning. build anything on Zion. Okay, let's quickly look at, actually before that, I burned a Banksy and myself. What you're about to see over the next few weeks is an experiment in attention and information dissemination. We either get drowned out or completely change Zion forever. If it doesn't work, that's okay, we tried something new, but it will. Believe in something. Alright, Banksy's right here. I should only be addressed as Pants GCR. If I hear anyone saying we need to make user education better instead of meeting users where they are, I am getting violent. Whoa, what is this? Inhalants as merch. Copium. Copium. Nice. Nice. This was pretty good. Forgive my callousness, but whatever you say you are building, I don't believe you. Chances are you're going to cash out, move to the next shiny thing, implode, or just give up. Be honest, it'll get you farther. Okay. Now let's look at burned. Okay, what do we have? Grassroots football is exploding in popularity, and BTS TV is driving deeper connections through the short form interviews, commentary, and entertainment. They are now using Zion to strengthen their football community and fuel authentic fan engagement. So they are working with bigger brands. What has been happening on Zion ecosystem in case you miss out? We witness over 20 plus global brands use Zion Tech to launch rewards driven campaigns for the users. Amazon, Temu, Uber, Grab, Lyft, Bolt, BMW. Clippers Challenge. Video contests for community members who are talented in creating video content. Users can share their entries on platforms like TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Reward engine went live on Alex Gaming. EarnOS hit over 150 active users. EigenLayer integrated with Zion to enable builders leverage on wide range of tools. CalloView announces migration to web app. Promethean's NFT collection is loading and active community members receive the chosen and forged rules on Discord. So this is just the latest update. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Burn Banksy was once ranked number 16 in the world for Modern Warfare 3 SND. Even an industry giant like Activision can ignore player churn in the FPS genre. They're using Zion to drive new user growth and boost engagement for the Call of Duty franchise. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. We got the Big Cat Sanctuary. What does it say? Charities, NGOs, and nonprofits. It's not just consumer brands that require visibility. The Big Cat Sanctuary is using Zion to reach new advocates and secure ongoing support, bringing attention to their unique experiences and membership. Fortnite. I also saw Fortnite. This is really cool. Lot of work is happening. Okay. Let's see. Seamless user experiences. We got fee abstraction, native account abstraction, pricing abstraction, abstracted interoperability, signature abstraction, payment abstraction, device abstraction. Zion L1, straight dApps. Ethereum, bundler, paymaster, key management, signing, accounts, wallets, dApps. In Zion, it's Zion L1 and dApps. Simplified developer experience, programmable and customizable, interoperable. Designed for real-world use cases, commerce, gaming, community. There's ONOS. Decentralized governance, participate in governance, stake XION. 0 to 1, how XION is leveraging chain abstraction to simplify Web3. Every fire, right? Every fire is a revolution. Welcome to Zion. The journey is just getting started. Developers. White paper, notification. Believe-a-thon. Developer chat, developer course. Get started. Section content. Set up environment, local environment, first contract, your first tab. Really cool. Okay. Perfect. That's the stream. Thank you. This was cool. The Banksy story is pretty cool.